I'm walking in on the management area. Looks like they've been hunting this pretty hard. That could be a good sign or a bad sign. Good sign is they probably ain't walking in here unless there's a turkey. There's 2 greenfields in here. This road's gated off. I've never turkey hunted in here. Never heard a turkey gobble in here. Never saw a turkey. Completely new spot. It's been raining this morning. Sun just popped out. I had a guy pull in here on me trying to come in here when I was getting ready. So I'm assuming there might be a turkey in here. I'm fixing to slip out around and check these green fields. The turkeys ought to be wet. Sun's popped out. It'd be a great time to catch them out in one of these little green fields. We need one more. We'll be tagged out in Alabama. Alright, I'm in the first green field. Really pretty green field. A little bit tall. A little taller than what I'd like for it to be. It's got a lot of clover in it. A lot of white clover. A lot of crimson clover. A little bit of vetch and some ryegrass. Which ought to be perfect mixture for turkeys to be out in. I'm just kind of scouting and easing around the edges of them. When I make it to the back of this green field, I'm going to call just for a minute, see if I can get one to gobble. Be a perfect spot for one to be out here eating after this rain. Alright, we're set up on this green field. I haven't saw really any turkey sign on it, but there's a big creek below it. This looks like a good spot on the map for a turkey. I'm gonna call and sit here about 30 minutes. Just see if anything pops out or gobbles. Sit tight. Alright, I can't believe it, but I was sitting here brushing my camera and a turkey gobbled. And he's less than 150 yards. He's probably heard every call in the woods. Ton of footprints going back here to him. I'm gonna sit tight and not move a muscle. There he was, he gobbled again. He's about 150 straight in front of him. I'm gonna sit tight and I'm not gonna move a muscle. He's up on a little ridge. We'll see what he does. I see more people sitting down against these trees watching this greenfield. So I bet he's been called to a bunch from right here. I'm not gonna call him anymore. I'm done, son. Alabama's done for. Number 5. Right in the middle of the management area. I'm going to have to get to the check station. It's 12:07. Hunt till 1 o'clock. Here he is, number 5 for Alabama this year. It's about the best footage I've got. I went to a new spot. I've never turkey hunted in here before. I was walking around just pretty well scouting, sitting down calling, and mainly hitting greenfield. It's been raining all morning. Haven't saw any gobbler sign, any greenfield, but I did see some hen poop up here in the road and a few hen tracks. I figured there might be a gobbler. There's a lot of foot tracks in here where people have been walking in and out, so I figured there's one in here doing some gobbler. Came in here, right over here, there's 3 different trees where people's been sitting at calling to probably this turkey. So I moved over just a little bit, which didn't matter. I just got where I could see good, sat down, brushed my camera in with sticks. When I was brushing my camera in, this bad boy gobbled about 200 yards up on the ridge. And I knew he'd probably heard every call and been called to a bunch. I yelped at him one time. He waited about 10 or 15 seconds, gobbled, and I've been sitting here about 25 or 30 minutes. It was about 11:45, and I shot him at 12:07, so however long that is, not even 45 minutes. But he come right down to this greenfield. I really didn't think he would. And I'd actually cut my camera off because I just figured he's gonna hang up. I saw his red head easing through the brush got the camera turned back on. He actually had a hen with him. He come out, he was about 40 yards. He was probably gonna come a little closer, but I had the camera on him. There was a tree kind of between me and the camera, and I was afraid he was gonna go behind the tree and spot me, and I wasn't gonna get a shot on film. I couldn't take it any longer, and had the venom dot right on his head. And shot him about 40 yards with some heavyweight 7s. I run out of Apex 9s. Heavyweight 7s done the trick. Nice Tom. He's got an inch or inch and 1/16 spurs. Heavy bird. This is the heaviest bird I've killed up here in these mountains, probably ever. Nice white spurs. He's got a pretty good beard. It's wet. I'd say 10.5, 11-inch beard. Nice turkey. Number 5 for me. I gotta get out of here. Got 2 more in Tennessee. Y'all stay tuned for some Tennessee hunts. Oop, that fell down.